Oh, Lord. What a way to spend an afternoon.
He's as handsome as Paderewski. Wonderful dark eyes. Much better than those awful photographs in the newspapers.
If they allowed smoking, it wouldn't be so bad. I wonder about that young lady at the other side of the grand piano.
Oh, how wonderful.
Oh, how dreadfully handsome. Such eyes, such depth. How he must have suffered.
That American beer will be the death of me. I wonder what they put in it to give it its gassy taste. And so-called German beer, they sell it here. Even Bremen would be ashamed of it. In München, the police would take a hand. Damn, a wrong note. Damn, another pawn note. Damn, another wrong note. Well, it's lucky for me that I'm not in Leipzig today. In Leipzig, an artist runs no risks. The beer is pure. The authorities see to that. Beerlessness is sure to follow a bad beer.
How I envy the woman he loves. How it would thrill me to feel his arms about me. To be drawn closer, closer, closer. I would give up the whole world. What are conventions, prejudices, legal forms, morality? After all, vanities. Love is beyond and above them all. Art is love. I think I must be a pagan.
I wonder whatever became of that girl in Dresden. Every time I think of her, she suggests pleasant thoughts. Good beer, a fine band. I must have been in love with her. Not much, of course, but just enough to make things pleasant. And not a single letter from her, I suppose. She thinks I'm starving to death over here, or tuning pianos. Well, when I get back with the money there, what a shock for her that will be.
I wonder if he's faithful. The chances are against it. I never heard of a man who was. Still, you can hardly blame him. There must be a good deal of temptation for a great artist.
Why does this audience smell of rubber and lilies of the valley? How different in London. There an audience smells of soap. Paris, it reminds you of rose petals and lingerie.
This awful classical stuff.
Suppose he cannot speak English. But that wouldn't matter. Nothing matters. Love is beyond and above.
That plump girl over there to the left is not too bad. As for the rest, I beg to be excused. No more shape than so many matches. They are too tall, too thin. I like a nice rubbery armful, like that Dresden girl. Or the harpist in Moscow. Let me see, what was her name? Oh, Fritzi, to be sure. But her last name, Schmidt, Kraus, Meyer? I'll have to try and think of it. Send her a postcard.
If only there was some tune in it.
Well, their half is over. But this part is ticklish business. That horrible evening in Prague. Will I ever forget it? Those hisses. Oh, and the papers next day.
What passion he puts into it. His soul. is in his fingertips.
I ought to clear 200,000 marks. If it wasn't for those thieving agents and hotel keepers, I'd make 300,000. Just think of it. 24 marks a day just for a room. That's the way they treat visiting artists. This country is worse than Bulgaria. I was treated better in Bucharest. Well, it won't last forever. As soon as I get their money, they'll see no more of me. Vienna's the place to settle down. A nice studio at 50 marks a month. A life of a gentleman. What was the name of that little red-cheeked girl in the cafe in the Franz Josef Strasse? That girl with the gold tooth and the silk stockings. I'll have to look her up.
They are all through upstairs. Get that large beer to the artist. Now...
My oh my. These professors sure can put it away.